Hi, I'm Violet, the Abysmal Witch, and welcome to A Witch's Perspective, my perspective on cancer, and in particular, my cancer. So, when last we left off, I was teasing you with, well, first I had told you telling people dark fairy news is like kicking puppies, and that I did find kind of one funky way to share the news that, I mean, it still kind of has a little bit of a kicking puppy feel to it, but it's more I hand people the key to figuring it out. And so there's that extra second, like they hear the words, they process the words, then they figure it out. And then there's the reaction. So it creates this kind of processing gap that it's almost like on some level they get it before another level they get it. So the spacing out of the reaction can help them through it a bit, which is an interesting way to think about delivering such news. And I may think about ways to use that in the future. Well, in this case, not necessarily the most stellar things. So going back again about 6 months pre-COVID. So this is to finish, but it would have been shortly pre-COVID. I had my cats in. One of them something was up. So we went in and I got testing on one of the cats, but not the other cat. Mason, my gray one, didn't get testing. Though they did weigh him and did like a general checkup and said he'd lost weight. I'm like, okay. But I didn't have money to do testing at that point. So moving along. And over the last couple of months, he's gotten very playful, very, very playful. And that's not good because I know from previous experience what hyperthyroidism looks like. And a cat with hyperthyroidism will lose weight, will eat a lot, not gain weight, will appear to have a lot of excess energy. And it's because there is a tumor pressing onto the thyroid and causing it to be hyperactive and to generate too much stuff. There's a medication that can mask the symptoms. So it's a way to help them live with it for a period of time. He does not get to have that due to an unfortunate experience 6 years ago where pharmacist screwed up. He got 15 times the dosage for 9 days. It nearly killed him. Nearly killed him. He spent days on IV in the hospital. Thankfully, the pharmacy and then the pharmacist's insurance paid for it all, but it was hell. And in the end, he got radioactive iodine treatment at that time because they can inject it into and it targets the tumor. And it's a very clean way to take care of it. And it rarely has recurrence. So if you may recall, I have a special kind of my cancer. Well, it turns out that the day that I got confirmation yesterday from the vet, having taken the cats in, because my boys are special, they're from the same litter. And if I don't take them together, it causes nothing but chaos. So I'm taking them in yesterday or 2 days ago, got the phone call yesterday, and his tumor is back. Now, technically, they don't say cancer, they say tumor because oftentimes it's a benign tumor. It's not cancerous tumor. Like, okay, that's great. But still, he gets to go back in. The upside, weird as this is that because it's not cheap at all. It's like a couple grand. But when you're a returning client, you get 50% off. So it's just going to cost me more like $1,200 instead of 20 something or 22, 23, 24, whatever it is. And I have to incarcerate my kitty in hell for 10 days in order to do this. And now I refer you back to, I like to organize things and get things on track. And now I'm trying to balance his treatment schedule and my treatment schedule so that I'm here when he's gone. Which is all a very long way of giving you the backstory for how I introduce the cancer thing to people. A gentler way is now I can say that my cat and I are tumor buddies. And so there's this like kind of levity to it. And this moment, especially people who understand about because I was saying this to the cat, the vet techs and stuff. And there's that moment of tumor buddies. He's got a tumor. Oh. So you still kind of kick the puppy, but it takes a little bit longer. And did that add a sucky level to what I'm going through? You fucking betcha it does. Was I expecting it? Yes, I was. Am I happy about it? Not even a little bit. But I'm determined. I'm going to try as much as I can to get his taken care of before mine is, so that I don't have to worry about him while I'm recovering. So that's now in play, and just trying to get in to actually get his treatment going while I continue to wait. And that's this perspective at this moment. Blessed be.